If you were to cut these 3 things out of manifesting your specific person, I can promise you right this second, you would have a much more enjoyable journey, but most importantly, a much more successful one. Because as a coach, I have seen this across the board with hundreds of clients, them engaging in one or more of these kinds of behaviors, and it holds them back. As soon as they stop doing it, that's when things flood in, and that's when they're like, oh my God, I can do it. Right? Now on to being a millionaire. Now I want that for you today. I want that for you more than anything. So I'm going to share these 3 things with you now in hopes that it will give you the clarity necessary to get you to that same point of it works, I've done it. But of course, if you do need one-to-one help, you would like me looking into the situation, providing tailored answers, help with limiting beliefs, plan, structure, and so on, down below in the comment section and the description are the links to my website where I offer tons of one-to-one services to provide you value in your journey. On that same website, I also have other products such as self-study worksheets, a manifestation planner, tarot readings from Katie coming soon, and so much more. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Now, I also do offer memberships. On that memberships, or those memberships, you can get tons of exclusive content, free products, discounts on products and services, and on the higher tier, 3 Manifest For You days and a 10-minute call with me. Now, finally as well, I'm very happy and excited to announce my Manifest Your Expat course is finally available. It's a course that is 6 hours long with 23 lessons packed with pure value, presentation, example, and so on to help you manifest your person back or a new person because it is transferable. So if anything there caught your ear, which I really hope it does because I offer so much for you with your journey, head down to the description, check it all out. But with that out of the way, thank you very much for your time. Let's get into point number 1 of the 3 things that you should stop doing. The first one is to stop limiting your subconscious mind. When we think logically, many of us think, you know what, a text, that'll be the thing. That perfect text saying, you know, I love you, I miss you, we need to get back together, that kind of stuff. We think that that's the best way to bring about that reconciliation. Now, yes, in many people's cases, that is the route that it goes. Because it is quick and easy to just pick up your phone, hey baby, I miss you, send. But there is a very big difference between that being the fastest route the subconscious mind takes and the fastest route that you force the subconscious mind to take. The subconscious mind has infinite power, and therefore infinite possibilities become available to it when given a direction. Too many people slow down their process by making it so that their person has to text them for that reconciliation to happen. Now, say for example, there was a time, let's just say it's Monday. You started your journey on Monday. By living in the end of receiving that text, you get it by Friday. Not bad, right? 4 days, you know, decent speed. But what if on Tuesday, you were passed on the other side of the street to each other, both in your own worlds, but if you had let your subconscious mind just bring about that relationship in any way it saw fit, what if you guys were on the same side of the road and bumped into each other, had a conversation, they offered you out and you reconciled by the Wednesday? Whether it's probable or not, I cannot say, but the point what I'm trying to make is by forcing your subconscious mind to take a specific route, you limit any other possibility that can come about. You could have bumped into each other. His friend could have reached out to you, or her friend could have reached out to you on the Wednesday. Your family could have messaged him or her and said something. I don't know. The subconscious mind can make anything happen. But by you putting a limit to say, this is what I want, which is what you should be doing. You should be directing it in a specific way, to a specific outcome. This is how I want to be there. That's what you should cut out. Because your conscious mind has nowhere near the amount of possible capabilities that it could come up with comparative to the subconscious mind. So by choosing to direct your focus in, this is my outcome, get me there, your subconscious mind could make it happen in any which way, which could be a faster way than you logically deciphered it to be. Deciphered it? Deciphered it. Deciphered it. I think so. I think I've used the right word there. But it could be much faster than what you are putting logical constraints on. So if you want it to be as fast as possible, decide the outcome because you need some form of direction, and then let your subconscious mind get there. Instead of saying, person messaged me and now we're back together, say, I'm in a loving relationship with person. That could come via message, via carrier pigeon, via Harry Potter owl, via bumping into each other. However it happens, who knows, who cares? It could be faster getting you that result sooner, which is of course what you want. The second point is to stop allowing your person to have free will. Now, I know on paper that sounds bad, and I know it's a very divided topic within the community, but let me tell you why I say that before you have at me. I don't believe that they don't have free will is because we are the only existent thing and everybody else is like the doll things from Coraline. You are the other mother building them and they have to abide by your will. I don't think that that's the case at all. The reason why I say that no one has free will is because you are shifting timelines and realities. Based on what you align your consciousness to, you shift into the reality where that thing already exists. I.e., if you're manifesting a person, you shift to the timeline where it's happening. So let's say you and I right now are in reality of 1. You're manifesting someone, and that person in reality 1 says that they don't want you. When doing manifestation work, you are not forcing reality 1 version of them to change and fall in love with you. You are aligning to reality 2, where a version of them already was in love with you, already was wanting to be with you, and so on. It has just now entered your awareness, therefore you enter that reality and you experience it. So this is why everyone has free will, but no one does. Because you have the free will to decide the reality that you jump toward, just like everybody else. But within that reality is everybody else with the free will to decide what they want. They just happen to align with what you want. Because if there's infinite realities out there, infinite possibilities, there will be a reality that matches to what it is that you want to the letter. So what you're doing is leaving behind the version of you that doesn't align with whatever is in reality 1 anymore. Sorry, you are leaving behind the version of you that aligns with whatever is in reality 1 to go and join reality 2 where that thing already exists. So this is why your person does not have free will. So every time you say that they're stubborn or they won't do it or they won't this because of XYZ reason, you are just keeping yourself in reality 1 where that's true. So stop looking at them as, oh my God, because they've said this, I can't have it. And understand that reality 1 says this, so I can't have it in reality 1. So if I want to experience it, I need to align to the outcome where it's already done, which will jump me to reality 2. This goes for me, this goes for you, this goes for your friends, your family, your anything else. We are all constantly jumping realities based on what we align with. So stop thinking that because they've said this, you can't have it, because it's not even that version of them that you are changing. You are jumping to a different reality where that version of them has already been changed. That version of them is already different, thus experiencing that change in them. That is why no one has free will, and yet everyone does. Because you are the one shifting to the possibility, to the timeline, to the reality where it already was happening or going to happen, thus experiencing it. So stop saying they're stubborn, because that holds you in reality 1. Stop saying that they won't get back with exes, because that holds you in reality 1. Stop saying that they don't want, they're not interested in same-sex relationships, because that keeps you in reality 1. Align with what you wish to experience, decide that it is done, and jump there. That will bring it about. The third point is to stop walking in fear of what it is that you desire. What I mean by that, and I will give you a money example first, because I think it's the easiest way to make it clear, and then I'll give you a specific person example. But so many people want money. I think even people that say like money's the root of all evil and stuff, deep down they want more money. And people manifesting money will claim, I earn £10,000 per month, or I have this money, or I've received this or that and the other. And yet when they go to walk into a shop, for example, they go straight to the sales section. Or if they're walking past an expensive shop, they avoid it like the plague because they don't have money. Now, I'm not saying you have to walk into the most expensive shop and spend the last money to your family name because that shows abundance. By any stretch of the imagination am I saying you need to do that. But what I am saying is that you need to stop walking in fear of expensive things if you're trying to manifest money. Walk in, look at the expensive clothes. You don't need to buy them. Just say, you know what, I'll pick this up later next week. I'm not interested right now. For example, these kinds of things are walking in that state of having your desire. Instead of walking into the shops and going, well, I'm broke, so I need to go to the sales section, peruse the expensive stuff. Have a look. Oh, that looked good on me. I might get that next week. This looks good on me. I might get that next week. And then walk away. Then go and buy what you wanted to buy. But do so from a perspective of, I'm just going to get this because I can, not because I can't afford anything better. Do you see the difference? Now, where it comes with specific people, and this is the prime example that I see a lot, is either checking socials, panicking of what they're going to see, or avoiding going out because they're worried they're going to bump into their person. Imagine how confusing for the subconscious mind that must be to go, I'm in a loving relationship with this person, but I don't want to see them outside. You see what I mean? We need to walk in confidence. So what if you see them? So what if they don't respond the way that you want? So what if they're with somebody else? So what if you see someone on social media you don't want? If you truly desire them, you're matching to a reality where they're already existing in the way that you want anyway. Let reality one version of them have that other relationship. Let reality one version of them have a great time with their friends out and about and they're posting on social media. Reality one version of them is the version you're leaving behind anyway. Who cares? Jump to reality two where they're with you, where they're getting with you, where everything's amazing with you. But in order to do that, you need to stop locking yourself into reality one by panicking about going out and bumping into them, because that shows your subconscious mind the possibility of going out and bumping into them and things not going well, which keeps you locked only to realities where that exists, i.e. reality 1, 17, 4004, 985 million. Those are just 4 random numbers. Don't think that those are actually ones where that exists. But by choosing to be like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go outside. If I see him, that's fine because that's my partner. You go outside, you align yourself better to a reality that aligns with what you want to experience, i.e. reality 6, 44, and 10,081. When we can do this, whether on command or naturally doesn't matter, but when we can walk forward in confidence, things shift. Because now we are talking the talk, doing the manifestation work, and walking the walk, walking forward in that confidence. Doing the things that align us to our desired result instead of fearing an undesired result and avoiding them. Because even by avoiding something with the intention of not to see it, you are showing that it is a possibility for you, aligning to a reality where it is a possibility. If I am constantly worried about not having enough money, so much so that I never check my bank account, what do you think that's showing my mind? I'm not going to have enough money. Therefore, it aligns me to a reality where, even though I haven't checked my bank account, because I was so worried in checking my bank account, I've aligned to a reality where checking my bank account is now a scary thing, i.e. financial struggles. So from this point forward, walk forward in that confidence. They are yours, so do whatever the hell you want to do, knowing that they're yours. If you bump out into them out in public, that's your man, that's your woman, what have you got to worry about? If you see them on social media, that's your man, that's your woman, what have you got to worry about? If you do see something that you don't like, that's chill. That's reality one version of it. That's not my person. My person is here in a relationship with me, nothing to worry about. by doing this, you aid in that subconscious impression, creating your result faster and much more enjoyably. Now, I really hope this has helped. This is 3 points. I've tried, to make them a little bit different because, of course, I want to really help you out in the best way possible. And I think these are 3 things that people do stumble over and don't realize they're doing it this way. So I really hope this video has helped. Like I said, if you do need any one-to-one help with your situation and your journey, down below in the description are the links to my website where you'll find my one-to-one services. If you want more self-study stuff, but with my knowledge sort of packed behind it, there are products, extremely cheap worksheets for you to make use of. Just because they're cheap does not mean they're not valuable. I just want to be able to help as many people as possible. If you want more from me, but not products and worksheets, there is the exclusive content, as well as the 3 free Manifest For You days and the 10-minute call on the highest tier of the membership. And if none of that appeases you, but you absolutely would love to manifest your ex back, check out that course. Because like I say, 23 lessons covering 6 hours worth of content. And in the lessons that it is necessary, such as the self-concept side, there is the free worksheet as part of it as well. So definitely go check that out if you're interested. It will be of huge benefit to you. But thank you so much for being here with me today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.